Hi everybody, Claire with Clairvoyant Psychic Medium here today, and this is what I look like because it's my Monday. And Chucky. Hello everybody. We are going to get into this. I'm just making sure that everything is up and rolling. Yeah. All right. So, first before I get started, make sure that you are checking out all of the links and everything in my bio on and my link tree. I did take a look today. My website has changed. So bear with me through the construction of that. It's going to be a little bit weird, but yes, that's happening. So if you'd like to book any services or anything like that, my website is clairvoyanthealing.com. And I am doing everything over phone or Zoom unless you are booking a medium party or a house cleanse. Okay, so let's get into the astrology for Monday, March 22nd, which is today and tomorrow, Tuesday the 23rd. Very different energy. So today, Monday, we have the sun in Aries, the moon in Cancer. The moon is squaring Chiron. So we're very focused on taking care of ourselves. When the moon is in Cancer, we're very focused on home, relationships, taking care of self and others. And it's very like taking care of self versus taking care of others. We're at a little seesaw dance with that. We're very focused on our feelings. Neptune is trining the moon. So with that trine, it's a positive pair. So we could be opting out of paying attention to our emotions and doing the Neptune route of being creative instead, or we are fully focused. The moon is sextiling Uranus, which is that positive pairing. So taking charge today in some sort of a way and embracing the change that's happening. We're just really getting stuff done in this energy today. We will want to be a people pleaser of some sort in this energy. So check your boundaries today. So that's Monday. Tuesday, I think that the moon switches at about like in the afternoon, like a 4 p.m.-ish Central Time. So we have the moon in Cancer for most of the day, and then the evening it moves into Leo. And this is a giant, swift change. We have this like love and nice, like okay energy when it's in Cancer, and then it just into. I was saying this about Pisces season to Aries season, but this can apply to this. It feels like we are like a drowned looking cat that just gets shot into Leo moon and it just, So it's exactly the same thing that's happening. We just had it happen to the sun. Now it's happening to the moon, but it's in Leo. So, Mercury is also going to be squaring Mars in this energy. This can be a good energy because they're both ruled by Mercury. We have Mercury in, hang on. We have Mercury in Pisces, and then we have Mars in Gemini. So that's what Gemini, let's talk about your feelings. Let's say that energy paired with the Pisces, our feelings are going to be coming out a little bit easier today, on Tuesday. We might need kind of like a gold star kind of a feel. So it's a gold star day. I'm going to try to coin this a little bit for myself, because when we need appreciation, when we need to be seen, to be heard, it's really going to become apparent with this Leo moon. We have Aries energy, which just kind of could be baby fit throwing central, but just ask somebody. Like I do it all the time. And I tell my clients to do it all the time. Just ask somebody, do you see how much work I've done? Can you give me a gold star? I know it feels fucking awkward and terrible and whatever. But then that will be like, oh, person, if someone was to say that, if Cho was to say that to me, I'd be like, oh my God, yeah, you do this and this and this. You help with the family. You do that. It would be easy to do that. So, because it's much easier to be focusing on other people, but we feel like it's unfair in this moment with the Leo moon. So, Any attention is good attention on this day, so that'll be feeling good because it pairs with Jupiter in some way. So that is what's going on with that. So that's all the energy, the astrology, I mean. Shoot. I need goddess cards. I don't have them. There they are. Bam. Okay. Okay. So, to kind of go over, I had an amazing weekend. I got my nails did, and I met the fucking coolest guy. Okay, hang on. This is for Monday and Tuesday. Okay. Oh, this doesn't feel normal. It's the N. That sounded bad that I ended on that. It wasn't a guy. Like, it was I had an older guy, man, whatever, that did my nails. And he was just like, he was so focused on like trying to help people change their state of mind. And it was like, he told me why, because I could understand him. And he was talking so much to me because I was able to fully understand him. But it was because of the Asian events that had just happened. He was like, white people get so, he didn't say white people. I did that. Sorry. Most people, is what he said, get so caught up in work and busyness and whatever. They don't take the time to slow down and be in the moment and appreciate what's going on. He ended up telling me he was Buddhist, so he's very mindful in the moment kind of thing. And he was so big on like trying to spread this message, like, you deserve this, you need to slow down and blah, enjoy this rest. Like, oh, it was amazing. And then I ended up telling him basically, like, in short, I was like, hey dude, I totally get you. I'm on the same wavelength, but I fucking love what you're doing. So keep it up. But yeah, he was from Vietnam and he was just the most, it was just a fucking breath of fresh air. And I'm sure to me, I was a breath of fresh air to him because he didn't have to like try so hard because I was already up there, you know? So, yay. Okay. Okay. Hagalas. Gosh dang it. We get this one often. Disruption. Disruptive natural forces. Change, freedom, invention, and liberation are all attributes of this rune. Drawing it indicates a pressing need with the psyche to break free from the constructing identification with material reality and to experience the world of an archetypal mind. The rune of elemental disruption, of events that seem to be totally beyond your control. Hagalas has only an upright position. And yet it always operates, it always operates through reversal. Okay, I have to tell you something really quick, like before I go in. I realized I'm extremely socially awkward this weekend because I was around people, and this was the first time I've been around people in a year, you know, longer than a year. Because I did a sleepover with my friends, and I have socially awkward behavior that happens. For some reason, I do that now. Why did I develop this during a pandemic that is contagious? So, okay, I had to say that because I just did it, and I feel like if I keep identifying it, it'll hopefully go away. Okay, when you draw this rune, expect disruption, for it is the great awakener. Hopefully that happens. Although from the awakening, takes may vary. Perhaps you will experience a gradual feeling of coming into your senses, as though you are emerging from a long sleep. Then, again, the onset of power may be such as to rip away the fabric of what you're previously known as your reality, and your security and your understanding of yourself, your work, your relationships, or your beliefs. Be aware, however, on what operates here is not ultimately an outside force, not a situation of you at the mercy of externals. Your own nature is creating what is happening. You are not without power. The inner strength that you have funded until now in your life is your support and guide at a time when everything you've taken for granted is being challenged. The more severe the disruption in your life, the more significance the timely requirements is for your growth. Another of the cycle of the rooms is the term radical discontinuity. Best describes the action of the Hagalas. It is the forceful universe and its own soul are demanding that you do indeed grow. Okay. We must embrace the change. We are growing. Hagalas. Okay, so yes, that was one thing that we did. So the first thing, we had a Soul Sister Saturday, with some of the girls, like some of my friends, my massage therapist, and my hairstyler, some of my clients, just friends. It was just a really good little sister weekend thing where we just brought food and hung out, and like, it's because two of them are moving. One's moving to Arizona, one's moving to Florida. So we got together, and the one that's moving to Arizona, she had lots of stuff to give away. So I got lots of cool new things, and I'm super fucking excited about all of them. But that was what we did first. Then we went and got our nails done. Then we went to the mall and met up with another friend and ate in the food court and like walked around for a little bit. And then I stayed the night at my friend's house. Like, mind you, the whole entire time I'm having anxiety. Like, walking up to the mall, seeing how many people were in there. My friend just, like, grabbed my hand or, like, touched my back or something. She's like, it's okay. We're going to get through this. Like, everyone was so... I was just with the best people to be so supportive to deal with my anxiety. So, yeah, that's a tip. That's a new thing. I am 100% aware that I can admit that I am suffering from anxiety. It's a thing. My doctor, I think I might have told you guys, like, asked me if I wanted to be on meds because he could tell that my anxiety was bad. And I told him no. So I have to now take, like, measures to figure this shit out on my own. So meditating, self-care, exercising, all, normal stuff. So that, we did tarot spreads and stuff for the spring equinox. We woke up the next morning and another friend came over for breakfast, and then I came home because I stayed up to like 2 something or whatever. I came home and I just was such a fucking lump on a log, passed out right away. But I needed it. I couldn't do it anymore. I hit my wall. And I know a lot of people have been hitting that, and I know that a lot of people hit it a long time ago. But I have not allowed myself to hang out with anybody like that since this whole thing started. And it was so, like, my love cup is filled up and it was needed. I loved seeing everybody. So, that. I learned lots of lessons. I ended up finding out through, like, everybody else's, like, commentary to me and what was going on that I was very defensive. And I now can quickly realize, like, okay, the defensiveness is happening. It's also happening with Cho because we were in such close quarters and never get to leave and blah, blah, blah. I don't want to do this stick. So we're all good now. We're all Gucci. Everything feels good. Today I signed up. I didn't sign up. I planned my whole, at least the whole first part of April. We have, Cho and I are going to be going on a trip next week, so this is probably going to fuck up all this stuff, but I'm going on a fucking vacation. Whatever. And then my friend from Ecuador, my My mother from another mother. Whatever. She's like my spirit mom. Like, spiritually, I am so connected to this woman. She was like my mentor when she lived here. And she still is now, you know. She's a great friend. Anyways, she's here in town. She will be here. And I figured out all of the stuff that we're going to be doing and planned. And I have life inside of me again. That's what it feels like. Okay. I don't have enough room on this piece of paper, so I have no idea what I'm going to do. I might have to... Nope, I'm going to fucking do it. All right. Mahavatar Bahabadi. Mahavatar Bahabaja. G. Maybe G. Soul expansion. All right. So Mahavatar means great incarnation or avatar. And Babaji means sacred father. Mahavatar Babaji is a deeply respected master yogi who was introduced to the world through the teachings of the Indian yogi Pramamahasahana. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm not going to pronounce the second one. He is called for short. It is said to be over 2,000 years old and able to travel between Earth and other worlds. He is said to have an invisible temple in the Himalayas that can appear to those who want to connect with it. Many believe that he is like Christ himself, bringing the deep love, acceptance, forgiveness, insights, and direction. You may feel that you have retreated from the world recently. Maybe you've not been as active socially or spiritually. But this time of inner rest has really paid off. You are becoming more and more consciously aware of how connected you are to God and all of the living beings. This sense of union is called yoga. Yoga goes beyond physical inability and its sense of awareness that is created through the spiritual practice. Meditation and devotion to the divine. Mahavatar Babaji is the yogic father, is here to inspire that fire union within you so you can understand how your thoughts and actions are creating the waves of energy that form your life. Wow. Mahavatar Babaji. Expansion. And I'm just going to put, your consciousness is expanding, you understand the connections between all things. You understand the change. You understand the change that's happening. I don't know what else to say for that because it goes with everything, and that's really what he's here for. We get to see the connection. We get to see, I understand why this person died. This had to happen. This had to go. This had to whatever. I understand that, like, you understand why you were in the change you were in. Like, that's what he's bringing up. Okay, the next one is, this is another Patch Tarot exclusive, The Light. Which, by the way, I need to just order. I had a baby fit. Let me tell you this first. I had a little bit of a baby fit because I went to go look on the Spirit Science website to buy the Patch Tarot deck again because I wanted to buy it with the book because I would like to have the book. But at the same time, it doesn't matter. I'm looking at it on here. I can look at it on my phone. It's not a big deal. But the book is $250. What the fuck? But I can get the deck for way cheaper now. So I'm going to just get the deck, and I'm sad that I can't get that. Okay, so the astrological signature with this is the infinite timeless wonder. The light represents the formless, shapeless, unknowable, and undefinable source from which the entire tree of life emerges. Okay. Oh. What happened? Okay. It is beyond comprehensions and serves as a reminder that no matter what we think we know nothing at all. When drawing the light in a reading, it speaks to the revealing and illuminating of something that is hidden. This is a total illumination of a lifting of the veil in order to vividly clarify something previously murky or confusing. further, this is a creative light that is so, and it so describes that this illuminating power may encompass a new illuminating solution as well. So that's what this like change, like it's going, disruption is going to happen. So like kind of like Ganesha, like he's the remover of all obstacles, but he is also known to create obstacles to get you out of other obstacles. So that's this kind of energy. The creative power is infinite and is a reminder that spirit's always with you. So it could like illuminate something and you are understanding something, but that creates another problem, but it'll all work out in the end, kind of a thing. Okay. So the light, illuminating of something that's hitting. I'm just going to put that. The next one is Thunderbolt. This looks like the fucking tower, and I think I remember it was. I drew the tower in my spring equinox thing. Ah. Alexa made a noise. Okay. I'm going to read this side. What meditation does slowly, a good shout of the master, unexpectedly, in the situation where the disciple was asking some questions and the master jumps and shouts or hits him or throws him out of the door or jumps over him. These methods were never known. It was purely just the creative genius of Ma Su. Ma Su. And he made many, many people enlightened. Sometimes it looks so hilarious. He threw a man from the window of a 2-story house, and then the man had to come back on and ask what to meditate. And Matsu not only threw him, he jumped in after him, fell on him, sat on his chest, and said, "You got it?" And the poor fellow said, "Yes, because if you say no, he may beat you or do something else. It's enough. His body's fractured." Matsu is sitting on his chest, says, "Got it?" And in fact, he got it because he was so sudden, out of the blue, he could never have conceived it. Okay, what the fuck? The card shows a tower being burned, destroyed, blown apart. A man and a woman are leaping from it because they want to, not because they want to, but because they have no choice in the background. In the background is a transparent, meditating figure representing the witness consciousness. You may be feeling pretty shaky right now, as if the earth is rocking beneath your feet. Your sense of security is being challenged and the natural tendency to try to hold on to whatever you can. But this inner earthquake is both necessary and tremendously important. If you allow it, you will emerge from the wreckage stronger and more available for more experiences. After the fire, the earth is replenished, and after the storm, the air is clear. Try to watch the destruction with a detachment, as almost as if it were happening to somebody else. Say yes to the process by meeting it halfway. Okay, Thunderbolt. I'm saying say yes to the change because you need this for your strength. The next one is decide. Two of the most powerful words to raise your vibration and gain the support of your higher celestial forces are I decide. The moment you truly decide on a particular goal and fully commit to a course of action, the universe can step up and begin to assist you. But until you decide, the only thing that the universe and all of your divine support systems can do is just respect your free will and just patiently wait. Not even your angels or guides can override your lack of decisions. Once your intention is set, however, all sources, higher power, are ready, willing, and able to assist you. So you ask yourself, what have I decided and what is my intention right now? Once you name it, all systems go. Okay, so decide. Make a decision and the universe has your back. Okay, so that's a whole, like, all right, let me try to break this all down. So we have the Haga laws. This is disruption. Change is going to be happening of some sort. That's what that's kind of talking about. This is saying that this change is, you understand why. You understand why it's happening, or maybe it's you understand a different change. You understand why it had to happen for those change to come, whatever. You see things a little bit more clearer. Wow. This is illuminating of some sort. And you have to let something go. You have to have that tower energy that's happening in you. So be sure that you're taking care of yourself. Be sure that you are relaxing, you're meditating, looking at it from an outside perspective, like it said, and really embracing this change and really going through it. But you have to decide to change. Like, for example, for me, like, it was really hard to decide, like, yes, I'm going to go on a vacation. Like, the pandemic's not over. I still have diabetes. I still have asthma. I'm still not vaccinated. But I can't fucking stand being in this house anymore. And I am deciding that Cho and I, for the sake of our relationship, for the sake of our sanities, and to just fucking play a little bit, it needs to happen. I am deciding that we are going. I am deciding that I'm going on a trip, a tiny, teeny little one, with my friend when she comes into town. I decided that I am going to be having a moon ceremony or whatever. Like, I made a lot of fucking decisions today. So, what did you decide? Really look into this. If there's something that you're still on the fence with, fucking make a decision so the universe can just be like, okay, here we go, you know? So that's the thing that's like, it's not that it's like holding us up, but it's definitely like waiting on us, you know? So, decide. All right, everybody. That's all. Make sure you check out the link in my bio and everything. I love you all. I hope you have an amazing freaking Monday, Tuesday. And I'll see you on Wednesday.